Yeah, mate.
How are you?
Good, good.
Alright, just after a return ticket.
Yes, thanks, mate.
Tap away there, young man. There's your return ticket. So just keep that safe.
Yep.
And yeah, you'll need that a little bit later on just to show the crew on the way back.
Come back, later you come back, probably the quieter it is.
That's right, the last ferry's at 11:45 tonight, mate.
Righto.
Yeah.
Got a pub over there, have they?
Yeah, man, PK's, yeah.
PK's.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Cheers.
Yeah. Go and have fun.
Yeah, mate.
Not in a hurry anyway. You can feel the endlessness, the coming of the light of day. We're talking about a chosen place. You wanna sell it in a marketplace. Well, just a minute now.
What a fantastic beach, Cow Beach in Cape Tribulation. Absolute stunning. The water's really warm. Unfortunately, they don't recommend you go and swim because of the stingers and the crocs. But I'll tell you what, one of the better beaches I've seen around Australia. I mean, there's a lot of good beaches in Australia. We all know that. But this is up there with most of them, you know. Absolutely beautiful. These are the estuaries that come off the main beach into these areas here. This is where you'll find the crocs, down these estuaries. So there's no swimming down there. It looks beautiful, really clear. But I don't think you'll be swimming in there. You might be able to catch a fish though. I don't know whether you can fish here or not. I think it might be Aboriginal land or something. Not too sure. So someone's made this little shack. Looks pretty cool. Keep the sun off you, could probably sleep here. Made of bamboo. Couple of seats there. Nice one. Absolutely no one on the beach. I think there's one person down there. I've got the whole place to myself.
But promises can disappear, just like writing in the sand. 3D, yeah, 3D now, 3D, yeah, 3D now.
Well, here we are in, it's called Cape Tribulation actually. Cape Tribulation Village, I believe. Anyway, there's a couple of cafes here, Ocean Safari over there. And there's this place here, PK's Echo Village, the heart of Cape Trib. And it's got a bar. Anyway, they do lunch from 12 till 2, dinner from 6 to 8. And I reckon I stayed here with my mate Oggy in this place here, PK's. I don't think it was called PK's back then, but me and Oggy stayed here back in 1990. Oggy, if you're watching this, let me know in the comments. What do you think? Well, we'll check it out. It just looks really similar to the place we stayed at when we were young fellas in 1990. Anyway, let's go in, let's grab a beer and check the place out. Anyway, here's the bar here. The Jungle Bar. That's right, remember the Jungle Bar, Oggy? Remember the Jungle Bar? That's what it's called. And it was called the Jungle Bar back then. Anyway, just talking to the geezer behind the jump, and he reckons this has been here since the 1980s. So I reckon we're on the money, me and you, Og. There's no pool tables back then. Anyway, looks pretty cool. They got like a they do food here. Pretty spacious. Real. Looks like a bit like Thailand, you know, the bars and that in Thailand. It's all made out of wood. Just ordered a blackfish. The blackfish, the mid-strength. Can't go wrong. Anyway, out here, look at we've got a pool as well. Didn't have a pool back in the day. Perfect. Happy days. So you've got accommodation here as well. You can stay in these little bungalows. If I remember rightly, me and Oggy, we stayed in the bungalow. We'll have a look at the bungalows after. And there's a boardwalk that goes over to the beach. And Oggy would remember, my mate Oggy would remember that because he fell off the boardwalk and badly sprained his ankle. And he was on crutches for the next week or so while we're travelling up here in far north Queensland. Remember that one, Oggy? Gee, brings back some memories. Some good memories. Anyway. Cheers. I finally got here after 30 years, and it's very similar. There was no pool back then. We used to jump on these tables. We used to jump on these tables every second night, and then we'd alternate over the backpackers on the other side of the road. Good memories. Good memories. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy the blackfish. And I hope you're enjoying the video, because I'm loving it. I'm really loving Cape Trib, and it's great to be back. Anyway, cheers. So this is the boardwalk my mate fell off all those years ago. But back then there was no handrails. It was just a boardwalk. And it was like late at night, and had a few drinks, and you know, shit happens. Yeah, there's a few more people on this beach, but as all other beaches, it's beautiful. I think there's a few backpackers staying at that jungle lodge. That's about 5 o'clock in the evening. I'm going to have a few more beers and make my way back to the accommodation a bit later. But anyway, no rush. Happy days. So as you guys know, I've been up in far north Queensland for the last couple of weeks, and I'm making my way up to Cooktown. So today's the day. So I'm in the middle of nowhere here, as you can see. I'm about an hour out of Cooktown, so not far away now, but I tell you what, good roads, about 110k zones, not many cars on the road. I've come the back way, and I've got the as you probably know, I've got the Mitsubishi Outlander, which is a pretty good car. And yeah, so we're not far away. So I'll see you in Cooktown. Well, we're out of the Cooktown. It's been about 3 hours, just over 3 hours. Anyway, we're here. This is obviously the harbour. This is where Cook would have come in, you know, back in the day. This is the first place he landed when he came to Australia. He would have come through the heads there. All those years ago. So this is the main street of Cooktown. It's got some really old kind of historic buildings. Have a look at that one. Well, it'd be rude not to check out the local pub, the top pub, the Cooktown Hotel. Let's have a beer in the Cooktown Hotel. weeks and stuck in Japan. Didn't get back to Australia. I'm there for a year. I was glad to leave. Anyway, I come down this dirt track, I can't drive anymore, so I parked the car. And apparently there's a waterfall around here somewhere. I forget the name of it. I can hear it. But we're going to keep on walking. So this pub's called the Lion's Den. It's in the middle of nowhere, and if you come up to far north Queensland, up to Cooktown, you've got to stop here. Apparently it's a must come to. Let's go have a look inside. It's a bit of a character kind of place. There's a few people in. So you can camp here as well. We've got accommodation. You can get a pizza here. It's got a restaurant. It's got a menu. It's all people staying here. Heaps of graffiti. So it's pretty cool. It's called the Lion's Den. So if you're up here, check it out. Pretty cool spot. So you can stay in these like tents on stilts. They're pretty cool. Don't know how much they are, but they look pretty cool, eh? I think there's a bit of a river down there, but yeah, I reckon that'd look pretty cool. I don't think anyone's even staying in that one. Like, right, don't they? The Rialto. They've got like a fridge and double bed and a whole lot. Bunk beds. There's a pretty big park, and there's another one down there. You know, pretty cool stuff.